Summer solstice. (2017).
Birdies, I've got something for you. Black oil sunflower seeds coming up. Happy breakfast. It's summer solstice. Today's summer solstice. Oh, yeah, look at those birdies. I love them. They're so beautiful. Dirty birdies. Anyway, let's go for a walk. Let's take a little walk out to the garden. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's go into around the corner here, and we'll go start into the vegetable garden. In the vegetable garden, I had to cage in a lot of stuff because something was getting into my plants and killing them. So as we move into the garden now, here we go, you'll see how I've caged. So you can see I caged in my plants, kind of funny, plants in a cage. And you might notice a little rumbling in the background. It's very, very quiet out here. I just left the fan on, the big fan to blow out the house because the house gets so hot. It's so hot here in the San Fernando Valley that if I don't cover these plants over and I don't blow the house out, get fresh air in the morning, it's sweltering. Right now, it's about, it's probably about 70. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, and later on it'll be over 100, maybe 105 today. It's just too hot not to cover the plants. You can see I have this other covering over here. These are little starter beds here for curly kale and broccoli, but I really got bummed out because I planted curly kale that turned out to me not be strong kale. It was a real bunk set of seeds, and almost every one of them came out to be real weak seeds, and I was really disappointed. I was disappointed in all those seeds that I bought. I planted quite a bit. So I'm uncovering the seed bed right now, and over right, that's the, wait a minute. I'm uncovering the seed bed. You can see the little starters there. You got to get some light, but you can't leave the covering off too long. So you can see here what's going on. This is there's the little seed starters. I got a little place to stand in the middle of it so I can work on it. Okay, there you go. Taking it off. Taking it out right here now. Okay, starter bed. They're kind of floppy. They didn't come out as good as I wanted them to. A lot of them got rolled on by animals and dug up, so I'm just trying to survive, keep them alive, the ones that are there. So, but I have some pretty good crops here, right in here. This is all broccoli and kale, as I said. And now I'm going to go over to... This is the other end of the caged-in area. These are almost all broccoli. I grew them from my heirloom collection that I grew last year of pretty big head plants. So they're all going to do pretty good. They're pretty healthy. Some of them got smashed down. Some I grew from seed, some I grew in little seed pots, and I think they're going to come out all right. I'm hoping anyway. They look a lot better now. They did get a little damage. So, okay. Where now can we go? What's the rest of the tour like? Let's see. Well, I think I'll take you over past the tomato plants. I've got about eight tomatoes growing right now. Let's head out that direction, okay? Yeah, why not? Let's head out toward the tomato plants. Oh, over here, this is underneath this tarp's the aloe, my aloe plants, and there's my tomatoes. There's about 5 in this little group right here, and there's 2 there, one right there on the right, and there's another one behind it right there. I've gotten tomatoes out of there. They're so sweet. They melt in your mouth. They're not like store tomatoes at all. They're so delicious. They're really, really good. So moving on, there's another tomato plant right there. We're just going over the top of it. I have some more aloes planted behind there. And that back in there, we're headed toward toward my collection of, that's black walnut right there. That's a black walnut tree. Later on, we're going to do a, that's a black walnut right there, by the way. We're going to make some black walnut tincture using vodka and black walnuts. That's going to be one of the first projects in this video. This is the top of the shed. Here's some Armenian. Cucumbers. Look over here. Let's see. Looks like a dead fern right there, but if you look closely, it is a fern. Down at the base of the fern, you'll see some little starts. What are those little starts? They're asparagus, yes. I'm getting asparagus from my roots, asparagus that I planted. I'm very happy about that. Here's the tomato. Okay, let's go back to the garden a little bit and check out the garden. Here's the tomato plants. I had put them in cages and covering to keep the birds off the tomatoes. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And now look at this. Right here we have the curly kale. That's the kind of kale I like. Yeah. Curly kale, so soft and moist. Normally kale is hard when you chew it when you get it from the market, but this kale is just wonderful. So tasty. Oh, let's unravel it. What's underneath here? More covering on more tomatoes? Yeah, wow, cool. Boy, you got a lot of tomatoes. Well, I'm getting tired of being in the garden though. Can't we do something else? Where are you going, Steve? What's this? Garlic. Oh, looks kind of sparse. But that's because it hasn't all grown up. There's another tomato. Oh my God, you'll have enough tomatoes to feed the Russian army. There's another tomato. Oh my goodness. What's that? What's back in there? Where are you going? What is it? What's this? What is that? Oh. It's a little squash right there. What's over here? What's over to the left? What's to the left here? What is that? That's cucumbers. Regular cucumbers. Oh my gosh. My goodness. Are those cucumbers? Well, what do you got there? You got a rabbit or something? Is a rabbit in your cucumber? What is it? What do you... Oh, look, there's a cucumber. Oh, salad this afternoon. Look at that cucumber. Looks nice. Look at the way it hangs like that. Oh, God. Squash. Squash, squash, and more squash. It's summer solstice today. My goodness. 3 months of summer, you're going to have a lot of squash if they don't die from the heat. And look over there. There's another walnut tree. A big walnut tree. Oh my gosh. Look at all these trees. That's a big tree there. What's that? What is that over there? I don't know. Let's go find out. That looks mysterious. That is you going on this trail? Come along with me on this trail. Come on. There's some more aloe vera plants right there. Okay. We're in the desert of aloe vera. Poof. We got a lot of them everywhere. What is that? What is that over there? Which way are you going to go? Another? Look at those palm trees. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Palm trees. Palm trees. Getting so big. Messy boy. Clean up that junk. And these are all in little cages here because birds like to fly down and pick little plants out of the ground and kill them. I don't know why they do that. They just get a little thrill out of it. But moving on into the forest. Right there's a loquat. Bunch of loquat hedges right there. Going deeper and deeper into the mysterious yard. What's that? What's this tire doing there? You some kind of hillbilly or something? Got a tire in the backyard? Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night. Wait a minute. Let's take a closer look at this tire. Let's look at this tire. Hey, look closely. You'll see something there. It's a beehive. It's a tire beehive. Oh my goodness. Don't get them mad at me, because they'll swarm all around me and sting me. Yeah, I have to run and jump in the swimming pool. Which I've done before. You do have to be careful. Mr. and Mrs. Squirrel come out to play for a little while. Mr. and Mrs. Squirrel. Oh, squirrel. And here's a couple more squashes. They look kind of tiny right now, but just planted them a little while ago. They'll be picking up toward the end of summer and going to have lots of squash. I hope. Right here is an unusual plant. This plant right here is a blackberry. I'm letting it grow because I wanted to see. I like the flowers for one thing. I really like the flowers on a blackberry. It's really pretty. After the flowers bloom, then the berries form. You can't have a lot of berries unless you cut them back, and I only have one, so I'm just letting it. Maybe I'll get some seeds off of them. I already took some seeds off of them, but I haven't planted them yet. But they're really beautiful little flowers, delicate little flowers. And then after it flowers, you get a blackberry. This is a wild nectarine tree. Just grew up from seed. Usually they don't have very good fruit, but it's got some fruit on it. And this is an apple tree I planted. And it's got some nice apples on there. If you look closely, you'll see, not very good focus there, buddy. Look closely, you'll see a few apples. Yeah, there they are. They look tiny, but they get bigger. There's this young. There they are. There's one there. They're going to get a little bit bigger. They're pretty good. They're pretty sweet. They're real nice. There's one there, and another one there, and a bunch in there. I should be covering them over because the birds love them. Okay. The next stop. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Ooh. I'm not going in this part right here. It's too scary. There is a beehive in the bottom of this tree, and there's some nasty bees that live in there, and I don't like them very well. I like them. I mean, I like them because they pollinate all the neighbors' trees and my plants and everything. So I have 2 beehives. But the problem is, if you get too close, they hear you coming, and they start getting real anxious, and then one of them will come up and boo, beeline right on your head, and you get stung. Oh. And, well, there's the Solstice sun just rising up over the trees. So let's go back in the house right now. Oh, hey, how are you doing? Good to see you again. I'm just working on the video here that I made for you. You know what? Let's take a little tour of my home. I want to thank you for coming. Yeah, this is my kitchen right here. Now, you might say, well, it's kind of a small kitchen, but it really has everything you need. It's a little cook stove right there. Little cook stove, coffee, sink, double sink. Yeah, it's kind of small. Oh, wait a minute, what's this? What is that? Oh, that's a bottle of vodka that I bought for $6. That's the next project. I can't drink. I did when I was younger, but I realized that I have hypoglycemia. One drink, I go crazy, start dancing around, then I pass out. With this vodka, which I bought for $6, is to make black walnut hull, a black walnut tincture. And that's to get rid of parasites. That's going to be the first project that we work on in this video series. Okay, so let's look around a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. Slowly but surely. Don't want to get dizzy here. There's the kitchen. There's the refrigerator. It's kind of small, but that's okay. It's okay for me. And here's the dining room. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's a little dark in here right now. I'll turn the light on. There you go. Nice. Dining room. Couches. Oh my goodness, so comfortable. Look at these rugs. They're pretty neat. Oh my goodness. Yes, we're in my studio right now. Oh, wow. Hey, nice. Very nice. Very nice. This studio, wow, I can't believe it's beautiful. It's a trip. What a nice studio. Oh my goodness. Look how big it is. Look how big and spacey. And there's a place to bounce over there. Look at that. My bouncer, my rebounder. Yes. And here's the my dresser. Nice. And here's the drafting table. Cool. What's this up here? What is this? What is this right here? What is this? You know what this is? This is a Dicky box. What's in a Dicky box? Wait a minute, it might be Pandora's box. Better be careful. That's it. Well, we'll open that Pandora's box later and look in there and discover a lot of crazy stuff. So this is my studio. There's the bathroom. Let's go in the bathroom. Okay. Okay. Look, in the mirror. What do I see in the mirror? Who's in the mirror? It's me. What do you know about that? And look, here's the bathroom. Toilet. Shower, towels. It's cool. And okay, we're in the bathroom. Oh, and here's Steve's hat and the desk. So that was oh, here's the closet. I forgot to give you the tour of the closet, but we won't go in there right now. Bulletin board, computer. What's that say on the computer right there? Well, it's the film that we're in right now. We're in this film. Summer 2017. And today is summer solstice. In a little while, we're going to have a tour of the main house. Thanks a lot for coming.